True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
Hello, Blue Crew. This is your channel, True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. Before we dive into the exclusive information I have for you today, and believe me, it's explosive, I'm asking that if you value deep dive analysis and news straight from the source, you subscribe to our channel right now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. You won't want to miss what's happening behind the scenes at Dodger Stadium, especially now as the off-season is heating up and critical decisions are on the table. What I'm bringing you today could redefine the left corner of our infield for 2026. Let's get straight to it. The news that's been quietly circulating in MLB corridors, and which my sources are beginning to confirm, is exactly the kind of aggressive move we expect from Andrew Friedman. National reporter Mark Feinsand of MLB.com has brought to light what I've been hearing. The Dodgers are not just monitoring, they are being positioned as a primary candidate to make a serious run at Japanese international superstar, third baseman Munetaka Murakami when he is posted this offseason. I put the Dodgers alongside the Giants and perhaps the Red Sox as the teams with the real capital and structure to make this happen. We are talking about a generational talent. Murakami is only 25 years old and his NPB resume is something out of a video game. In 2022, he hit an absurd 56 home runs. Even in 2025, an injury-shortened season where he played just 56 games, he still posted a 1.043 OPS with 22 home runs and 47 RBIs. So that kind of left-handed power with plate discipline is rare. Since 2018, his first full season, he has never posted an OPS below 800. The front office views Murakami not just as a player, but as a market and performance pillar following the successful investments in Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki. The strategy is clear: dominate the Pacific market, but here is where the analysis gets complex and the difficult decisions begin. And this is where our own all-star Max Muncy comes in. The pursuit of Murakami is intrinsically linked to Muncy's future in Los Angeles. As we know, the Dodgers hold a $10 million club option on Max for the 2026 season. In a vacuum, $10 million for a player of Muncy's caliber, even coming off an injury-plagued 2025, seems like a fair value. However, the Dodgers front office doesn't operate in a vacuum. They operate on payroll efficiency and long-term projections. The timing is the central problem. The Dodgers have only 5 days after the World Series ends to decide whether or not to exercise that $10 million option. Murakami's market, on the other hand, will only heat up after that date. Friedman's front office will have to make a calculated bet. Are they confident enough in their chances of landing Murakami that they are willing to release Muncy and that $10 million, paying Muncy $10 million to potentially become a bench player or a part-time DH if Murakami is signed, is exactly the kind of financial inefficiency Friedman historically avoids. It is a high-risk, high-reward decision. If they decline Muncy's option and then lose the Murakami sweepstakes, the hole at third base becomes an immediate and expensive problem to solve on the free agent market. Let's dive deeper into this strategic analysis, because this is where the front office's genius or its risk appears. Max Muncy's 2025 season complicates the decision. He battled injuries, which raises questions about his durability at age 35, which he will be in 2026. When healthy, he is still a power threat and a master of the strike zone, but the Dodgers are looking at the future. If they secure Murakami, who plays third base primarily, but can also handle first, the roster dynamic changes completely, with Freddie Freeman locked in at first base and Shohei Ohtani as the primary DH. Muncy's playing time shrinks dramatically. Paying $10 million for a corner utility guy or a luxury bench bat is not the Dodgers' style, not when they need to allocate resources to the bullpen or perhaps another rotation piece. This is where the name Alex Freeland, our number 4 prospect, enters the internal conversation. Sources tell me the organization is pleased with Freeland's development. He is younger, significantly cheaper, and club-controlled. If the Dodgers decline Muncy's option, Freeland could be viewed as a low-cost bridge or a depth piece, allowing the Muncy money, 10 millimeters, to be directly reallocated to the Murakami offer. What I truly believe is happening is this: the Dodgers are operating on 2 fronts. They are doing their due diligence on Murakami, utilizing their connections, especially Yamamoto and Sasaki, to gauge his interest in wearing Dodger blue. If the feedback is positive, if they believe they are in the pole position to sign him, I fully expect them to decline Max Muncy's option. It would be a cold move from the perspective of the fans who love Muncy, but it would be a ruthless strategic move to secure a 25-year-old star for the next decade rather than a 35-year-old veteran for 1 year. The success with Yamamoto and Sasaki has given this front office immense confidence in the Japanese market. They believe Los Angeles is the preferred destination, and they will use that leverage. The potential loss of Josh Naylor, 1B, and Eugenio Suarez, 3B for the Mariners, as Feinzand mentioned, makes them a competitor, and the Giants will always try to drive up the price for us. But the Dodgers are in a position of strength. The precedent is set. This organization will make the splash move, even if it means cutting ties with a fan favorite. In summary, the big news is this: the Dodgers' interest in Munetaka Murakami is real and aggressive. This interest places Max Muncy's immediate future with the team in serious jeopardy, specifically his $10 million option for 2026. The front office faces a crucial timing decision: risk losing Muncy to gain the flexibility to pursue Murakami. Now, I want to hear from the Blue Crew. What would you do if you were in Andrew Friedman's shoes? Would you exercise Max Muncy's $10 million option, securing our veteran third baseman? Or would you decline the option to go all in on Munetaka Murakami, risking losing them both? Leave your comments below. Don't forget, for more detailed analysis and the latest inside news as it breaks, subscribe to True Blue Nation Dodgers Report. It's my job to keep you informed.